According to Bobo, the Tequido coin box has a pretty interesting history. It started back in 1911 when Joe Klein and his partner Theodore Bamberg, later known as Tequido, had a magic shop in New York City. Joe Klein suffered from a lot of indigestion and constantly had a little packet of pills with him. And the pills actually came in a little box that looks a lot like today's Tequido coin boxes. Well, there were a lot of these little boxes laying around, and one day Theodore Bamberg was playing with one of them, realized that a coin would fit perfectly into it, then realized that the lid would fit on the top of it as well as on the bottom of it. And you couldn't tell if the box was upside down or right side up. And that was the inspiration for the brass Tequido coin box. Well, it's come a long way since then. A lot of different designs, some beveled designs, some etched designs, and some smooth designs. Now let's look and learn about the Tequido box. The Tequido box we're going to use today is similar to the German-style Tequido box. It's got straight sides, smooth on the top and on the bottom. And as I said, the lid can fit on the top as well as on the bottom. So even when the box is upside down, you can't tell. There are no distinguishing marks to tell you whether the box is right side up or upside down. And that's the secret to the Tequido box. Now the one thing you have to learn is the secret turnover of the box to get it from this position to that position secretly. What normally happens is you have a coin inside the box. Now the first turnover we're going to learn, the box is on the fingers, the coin's inside the box, and the lid is held in the right hand between the thumb and first finger. These three fingers are going to provide some shade in a moment. You're going to come over the box as if to put the lid on. As soon as your right fingers cover, your left hand is going to close in, secretly turning over the box. Get your cover, the box turns over, and the lid is placed on top of the box. A little closer to performing speed. Have the coin put inside the box and put the lid on. Now another little subtlety is you can shake the box. Even though the coin's sitting outside the box, it still makes a nice noise and sounds like the coin's inside there. That's the basic turnover we're going to use. Now another little throw-off that we can use is once you've done the turnover and the coin is sitting outside the box, you can toss the coin and the box from hand to hand. And the coin will stay along with it. So even though it's not in there, the coin stays along with the box. It's a nice little throw-off. Now there's also a one-handed turnover. Now using this turnover, you can have a spectator put the coin inside the box. You have the box in your hand. The spectator puts the coin inside. You put the lid on. Now you're going to give it a shake. Under cover of this shaking, you're going to pick the lid up off the box, turn the box over, and put the lid back on. Turn so you can see it a little bit better. Under cover of this shaking, you lift off the lid, turn the box over, and put the lid back on. And then continue shaking. Under cover of the shaking, your thumb and first finger lift off the lid. Your right fingers curl in, turning the box over. Your thumb and first finger replace the lid back on top of the box and keep on shaking. At closer to full speed, they put the coin inside the box. You put the lid on, and you give a little shake. Now the box is turned over. The coin is now outside of the box, but it looks like nothing's happened. Give it a few shakes. Again, you can use our subtlety of tossing it from hand to hand and go into the trick. Now let's get into some tricks using the Tequido box and using these turnovers that we've learned. Before we get into the tricks, one last little subtlety. In most coin routines, when you finish up, the box will be mouth down with the lid on the bottom. You need a way to get out of this and be able to show the box empty. You're going to pick the box up. Your second finger is going to just touch the rim, just a bit. Now, when you let the bottom of the box fall out, it's actually going to turn over and land mouth up because of your finger being there. Instead of falling straight out, it does a half turn in midair. So the second finger just touches it, you release pressure with your thumb, and it falls into the hand. We'll be using that in just a minute. Now let's get into the tricks. Now for the coins through box and hand. Start with your coin box. Have a spectator drop the coin into the box. They can have it marked if they'd like. Put the lid on. It's in there. Place the box on the back of the hand. Take our magic wand, give a little tap, and the coin falls right through, passing right through the hand and right through the box. That's the coin through box and hand. Okay, here's how to do the coin through box and hand. We're putting together all those basics we just learned. The coin box starts out on the left fingers. Have a coin borrowed or marked, or borrowed and marked. Place inside the box. As you go to place the lid on, you're going to do the turnover. As soon as there's shade, left fingers curl, flipping the box over, and the lid is placed on top. Give a little shake. You can pass it over to the right hand. Give a little shake. You can do our toss from hand to hand. Whatever you do, you want to end up with the coin box in the right hand, right in finger palm position, because that means that that coin is in finger palm position. You're going to pick up the box. You're going to pick up the box, and as you pick it up, you want to turn the right hand in, carrying that coin along with it. So now you have the coin in finger palm, the box on the back of the hand. Take your wand or your pencil, give a little tap. As soon as you tap, you want to drop the coin out of finger palm. Ta-da, the coins pass through. They can see it's their coin, it's got their mark on it. Pick up the box, and to show the box empty, we do our drop, using the second finger to flip that box over a half turn so it lands mouth up. Everything can be laid on the table and inspected. And you've just done your first Tequido box trick, coin through box and hand. Now we have a trick called Tequido box, coin, and handkerchief. We have a coin selected and marked for later identification. We'll go ahead and mark this coin. There we go. Show the coin. Set it on the table for right now. We need a handkerchief too. Take the handkerchief and roll it up into a little tube like this. Now you can have a spectator tie the handkerchief into a knot, and they can hang on to it. Take your Tequido box, drop the coin in, put the lid on, give a little bit of a shake, take out your magic wand, a wave, a tap, it's gone. Nothing in the box. It's actually on the tip of the wand. Come over to the spectator's handkerchief, give it a little tap. The spectator unties the handkerchief themselves, and in the center finds their marked coin. Okay, here's what you need. You need a duplicate of the coin you're going to borrow. I think it's just as easy to have two of these coins and let the spectator mark one of them. You need your Tequido box, a wand or a small pencil, and a handkerchief, or a silk if you're a magician. You start off with one of the coins finger palmed in the right hand. Have them take out the coin, have them mark the coin. We'll just put an X on it for now. Now you're going to take the coin, you're going to bobo switch the coin as you drop it on the table. Pick up the coin, show the mark, and then boba switch it. I like to boba switch it into the hand so I can cup the hand and control whether the X would be face up or face down, and then lay it down on the table. They'll just assume that the X is on the other side. Now pick up your handkerchief. You're going to load this coin, this marked coin, into the handkerchief. And here's how you do that. Grab the handkerchief by opposite corners and fold it over. So now the coin is hidden in between the folds of the handkerchief. Grab the handkerchief, and you're going to make a little tunnel out of it, just a loose little tunnel. Now the coin's right here at the tip. Coin's right here on the tip. As you bring the hands together, the coin will fall into the center. So right now the coin's right here. Tie the two ends into a loose knot and have a spectator hang on to it. We'll just lay it here for right now. Take the Tequido box, take the coin that's supposedly their marked coin, drop it into the box. As you go to put the lid on, we do our basic turnover. Give it a little shake so it lands in finger palm in the right hand. Pick up the box, leaving the coin behind. Place it on the back of the hand. Take your magic wand, give a little tap. Right hand takes the wand. As the left hand picks up the box, doing our secret turnover, and drops it onto the table. The box is empty. You can say the coin is on the tip of the wand. Now this is a nice little subtlety. The coin's hidden in your hand. The fingers are naturally curled because you're holding the wand. Come over to the spectator, do a little tap on the handkerchief. Tell them the coin is now inside the handkerchief. As they start to untie it, you're going to go to your pocket, dump off the wand, and dump off your coin. By the time your hand comes back, they've got the handkerchief untied, and they can see that inside the folds of the handkerchief is indeed their marked coin. This is Jack Chanin's routine with an Tequido coin box and a silk. Take the coin box and load 4 coins into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to make it a little harder by putting a handkerchief over the whole thing. Make it a little more mysterious. So there's our coin box. We'll place the lid on top too, so I can't get in there. A little magic pass, a snap, and nothing's happened. Okay. Hang on, I think I know what happened here. Let's try this again here. Place the lid back on top of the box. I think I know what I did wrong this time. Jamie, if you would hold out your hand for me. Great. We'll take the coin box and we'll place it on your hand. Got it? I'll take the magic wand here. A little wave. Tap, tap, tap. Lift up the lid just a little bit so we can slide the lid off. Slide the handkerchief out and you'll see that the coins really are gone. Okay, here's the scoop. You need a magic wand. That goes in your right pocket. 4 coins are on the table. Your trusty Tequido coin box. And a handkerchief. Now to teach this, we're going to use a plastic bag. You probably shouldn't use a plastic bag when you perform it. But this is just for instructional purposes. Take the coin box, place it on your left hand, and drop the 4 coins into it. Place the handkerchief over the whole thing, so it's draped right up your arm, and place the lid on top. Make a magic pass, snap your fingers, pull the lid off, and fold the handkerchief back onto your arm. Now act surprised that nothing's happened. Say, oh, mentioned something about maybe having said the wrong words or something. You're going to cover everything back up again. And when you do, under cover of getting everything back into position, you're going to turn the box over. So the box is now upside down. And this can be under the cover of shaking everything, to show it's really underneath there. Give it a shake. Put the lid back on top. Give a little shake. Say, I've got a better idea. Move the coins forward a bit so they're in the finger palm position, so ready to be finger palmed if you pull the box away. Have the spectator hold out their hand. You pick up the lid, the handkerchief, and the box, leaving the coins behind. And you place everything on their hand. The coins, the hand turns palm down and immediately goes into the pocket, where you're going to dump the coins and pull out the wand. That's the reason for going to your pocket, is to get the wand. Make a pass. If you want, have the spectator tap on top of the box. Grab the lid, hold it so you can slide the handkerchief out. Pick up the box, shake it, and there's nothing in it, and do the turnover move, putting your first finger on the bottom of the box. So the box turns over, it's empty, everything is gone. You've just an amazing piece of magic in their hand. And that's a routine with an Tequido box and a silk. This is Silver to Copper with an Tequido box by Dr. Carl Moore. For this one, we need a silver coin and your coin box. Silver coin goes inside the coin box. The lid goes on top. Give it a little shake so you can hear it inside there. Hear it inside there? Here comes the fun part. A little shake. It's there. Now, inside of our coin box, we have a copper coin. And the silver coin is nowhere to be found. Okay, here's how you do it. Tequido box, a silver coin, and a copper coin. The copper coin starts out up your right sleeve. Make sure you don't drop your hand too far so the coin doesn't come back out again. Leave the Tequido box in your right hand. Have the silver coin put inside and have the lid put on. Now you're going to do the one-handed turnover under cover of shaking the box. Give it some shakes. Do the one-handed turnover as we've already described. Toss the whole unit over to your left hand as you've already described, and hold it closer to the spectator so they can hear it. As you're shaking up here for the spectator to hear it, your right hand is going to drop down to your side and retrieve the coin out of your sleeve. Here comes a tricky move. You have the silver coin in finger palm position in the left hand, box on top of it. You have the copper coin in finger palm position in the right hand. Give a couple shakes. You're going to pick up the box and put it right over the coin in your right hand. Now to do this, you're going to have to curl the left hand in so you don't get a flash of that silver coin. Drop the box on top and only open up the fingers when the copper coin is completely covered. Continue shaking. Do another one-handed turnover. Hold it closer to the spectator so they can hear the coin. As you do that, your right hand drops the silver coin into your left pocket. Now you can have them open the box to find nothing but the copper coin inside. Now let's take a look at the George Boston combination coin box. The Boston box looks just like an Tequido box, except for one important difference. There's a recessed bottom. The bottom is recessed just enough to hold one coin in there and still sit flush on your hand. Now, if you stack 4 coins inside the top of the box, it looks like this. If you do a secret turnover and have the 1 coin in there, it looks the same. So it looks like you still have a full box when really all of the coins are already out of the box. For those really tough audiences, make sure that if you load the coins with the tail side up, make sure that when you have that coin loaded in the bottom, it's also tail side up, just in case anybody's looking really closely. Now let's get into some tricks using the Boston box. Handful of coins and the Tequido box. I'm going to place the coins into the box. Put the lid on the box like this. They're in there. Give the box a little bit of a shake so you can hear the coins inside there. One more time, give you a quick look. The coins inside the box. Put the box on the back of the hand like this. Do a little wave and a tap. And the coins all pass right through the hand and through the box. For this version of the coins through the box and the hand, use your Boston box. Take out a number of coins. We use 5, so we don't ever call attention to how many coins are there. Take out the coins, place the box on top of the coins, which automatically nests 1 coin inside the base. Now you can show the 4 coins. Place the 4 coins inside the box. Put the lid on top. As you're shaking it, you're going to do your one-handed turnover. Bring the coin box with the coin hidden underneath. Now with all the coins hidden underneath. Into a finger palm position. You're going to pick up the box, turning the hand palm down so you don't flash those coins. Place the box on the back of the hand. If you want, at this point, you can even show one more time that all those coins are in there. All they're looking at is that one single coin hidden in the bottom. So they're still there. Do a wave and a tap. Drop all the coins out. Pick up the box. And for your cleanup, we're going to drop the box and let it turn over right onto the coins. So you show the box empty. And as long as you don't call attention to the number of coins, they won't notice that an extra one just got added in there. And that's coins through the box and the hand using a Boston box. Now we have a copper-silver transposition using the Boston coin box. Okay, we start with a copper coin and a silver coin and the Tequido box. We'll place the copper coin on the palm, put the box over it. Put the silver coin inside the box. So we have the silver coin in the box, copper coin under the box. Put the lid on, give it a little bit of a shake. A magic shake. When we open the hand, you see that now the copper coin is in the box and the silver coin is in the bottom. We'll try it again. This time, place the silver coin on the bottom and the copper coin in the box. Cover it up, give it a little bit of a shake. Not yet. A little bit of a shake. And now we have the silver coin in the box and the copper coin in the palm. Okay, here's a really simple silver-copper transposition using the Boston box. In fact, using exactly what the Boston box is made for. Start with the copper coin on the fingers. Place the Boston box right on top of it, so it nests right inside there. Place the silver coin inside the box. Put the lid on. Under the cover of shaking it, you're going to do the one-handed turnover. So under cover of shaking, pull the lid off, turn the box over, put the lid back down on it. Continue shaking. Take the lid off and show that now the copper coin is inside the box and the silver coin is on your palm. Do it one more time. Placing the box right over the silver coin this time and placing the copper coin inside. So once again, you can show silver coin outside, copper coin inside. Put the lid on, give it a shake, doing your one-handed turnover, and show now the copper coin is out of the box and the silver coin is inside the box. If you hear the term German box, the difference between a German Boston box and a Boston box is just that the German box has the smooth sides. And that's the type you'll find most often now in magic shops, and that's the type we're using today. So don't be confused when you hear those two terms. It's exactly what we're using here in the shoot. And now for the shell unfolding half. The shell we're going to be using today is an expanded shell. Now this is a hollowed out coin that's been expanded so that the diameter is wide enough to fit over a regular coin. You can find these in quarter size, $half size, and dollar size. We'll be using a $half size. It should fit perfectly over a regular coin, nesting pretty well together so that there's barely any discernible edge to it, but it should easily come off. That's the expanded shell. Now let's get into some tricks using it. First up is mystery with a half shell. We start off with a coin, 50-cent piece, that's one. And if we look down here, we can find a second 50-cent piece, that's two. Pick up one of those, give it a little squeeze, gone. One coin left. A little squeeze, and gone. And that's a mystery with a half shell. Okay, for this trick you need the expanded shell and a regular coin. The coins start out nested together, and when you nest it, make sure that if you have a head shell, make sure it goes on the head of the coin. That way when the coin gets turned over, you'll see a tail. You don't want to have it nested on the wrong side, turn it over and have a head on both sides. That might tip a few people off. Coins start out nested. In the right hand, I hold it in finger palm and start out by producing the coin. As we've learned before, just push the coin to the fingertips, producing the shell in the half as one, show it around, and lay it on the right fingers. You want to lay it in position for a move. You're going to supposedly toss this into your left hand. The first finger and pinky finger are going to clip the coin. Now, normally this would hold the whole thing back if it was one solid coin, but since it's a shell, the coin will actually fall out of the shell. So the shell stays behind, the coin falls out. Toss into the hand and show the coin again. The shell's here. The shell gets classic palmed as the left hand tosses this coin up and down, shows it around. With the coin classic palmed, you can toss the coin from hand to hand. Show the hand's fairly empty as long as you don't turn this hand too far towards the audience. Once you're done showing it, with your right hand, reach underneath the left hand and produce the shell as a coin just by pushing it right to the fingertips. Do that from behind the hand. Lay it on the palm, overlapping the regular coin. Now we're going to do a vanish. We're going to vanish one of those coins under the cover of picking it up. Your right hand comes over, and your fingers, your thumb sits at the back, fingers in the front. You're going to nest the coins together and then pretend to pick up one of the coins. It's got a great look to it. You see two coins, you pick up, and they see only one coin left in the hand. Do a little squeeze, a toss. It's gone. You can show your hand very cleanly. You can pick up the shell coin, show this hand very cleanly. Place this coin right into the palm, this time with the shell mouth down, and do the classic palm vanish. A little squeeze, and that's gone. You just produced two coins and vanished two coins with your empty hands. It's a very nice trick and a great way to start out using the shell. Here's a trick everybody wants to know: how to make money. We start off with one of those, little $half. That's 1. Reach behind the hand. That's 2. 2 coins. You can show your hand's completely empty except for those 2 coins. We're going to pass the coins back and forth like this. Passing 1 coin underneath the other. And we're going to try and make some money. What we've actually done is made one of the $half change into a quarter. $half, quarter. Instead of making money, looks like we've lost money. For this you need the expanded half, a regular coin, and a quarter. All of it starts in your pocket. The shell and the coin nested together, the quarter in your pocket. Reach into your pocket, classic palm the quarter, and bring out the coin. Show the coin and toss it into the left hand, tossing the coin right out of that shell by clipping it like we've shown before. The coin falls out, show it, produce the shell as a coin, show it. The quarter drops down to the fingers. You're going to come over and under cover of tapping the coins together, you're going to load that quarter into the shell. So you have a little noise there to cover that coin loading into the shell. All you're doing is just pushing it right up into the shell as you tap the hands together. You can bring the coins up to the tips of the fingers like this. Bring the coins up to the tips of the fingers to show the hands otherwise completely empty. Now you're going to do a move where you say you're making money, but you're actually losing money. Move one of the $half back and forth underneath the shell and the coin. The bottom coin is just passing back and forth. Nothing moves. The last time through, as this half comes underneath the shell, it's going to push up on the edge of the shell. Just enough to lift it up so that the half can fit into the shell, and in a continuing action, the quarter comes out. It should look as if the 50-cent piece, just by passing underneath the other 50-cent piece, turns into a quarter. Goes in, right between the coins, gets nested, and the quarter gets pulled out. Quarter and shell over here, half over here. You're passing it back and forth. The last time, lever the shell up, half goes under, quarter comes out. You can show both sides of the coins. Show the shelled coin, toss the coin out of the shell, retaining the shell in the right hand, and you end clean. Next up is a pretty cute trick from Dave Coleman called 3 questions. Now a quick little trick with 2 $half. You borrow a coin from somebody, so we're using Jamie's $half here. And Jamie, just to be safe, we're going to put an X across the back of your coin. Now Jamie, to get your 50-cent piece back, all you've got to do is answer a couple questions. Now, here's the trick. No matter what I ask you, you have to answer me, no, 25 cents. No matter how ridiculous the question is, when I ask you a question, you have to answer by saying, no, 25 cents. So, you ready to start?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, Jamie, when you're at church and they pass out the collection plate, you usually put in $25, right?
No, 25 cents.
Good, you're doing great. Now, Jamie, when you buy something special for that special Valentine, you usually spend about $25, right?
No, 25 cents.
You're doing great. Get your money back. One more question. Jamie, when you gave me this $half, you expected to get it back, right?
25 cents.
Perfect. 25 cents. Here's your 25 cents back. For this trick, you need a marker, you need a $half, a shell, and a quarter. Now the $half you borrow, but since a lot of people don't have $half, it's probably best if you bring one along. To start off with, take your quarter and on the tail side, make an X. There we go. That gets nested inside the shell. That's going to be kind of loose in there, so you have to be kind of careful you don't make too much noise with it. Take out your coin, ask to borrow the $50. When you get it, turn it over to the tail side and make a similar X on the tail side of their coin. Tell them that this is so that they can get their coin back when it's all over with. And it also adds a little bit of a little visual element to the end of the trick. Now you're going to ask them the questions. You tell them to get their money back, they have to answer no 25 cents to every question you ask them. As you're asking the questions, you're going to be passing this coin back and forth underneath the shell and the $50, just like we did in the last trick. Ask them the first question. When they pass out the collection plate in church, you usually give $25, right? And they say no, 25 cents. The next question, you ask them, when you buy a gift for your sweetheart for Valentine's Day, you usually spend $25, right? And they say no, 25 cents. The final time, you say, when you gave me this 50-cent piece, you expected to get 50 cents back, right? Try and time it so that when they say no 25 cents, you're about to put this coin underneath the shell, just like we did before. You lift up on the shell, push the $50 in, and slide the quarter back out. Now, there's a great bit of visual retention here because they see that X go in one side and come out the other, but they see the coin shrink. Give them their quarter back, take your shelled coin, drop it in your pocket, and you're done. Now we have the coin through glass. You start off with two very solid glasses with two very solid bottoms. Place the two coins into one of the glasses. Hold one glass over the other, a little tilt, and one of the coins passes right through the bottom of one glass and into the other glass. Two coins and two bottoms. That's coin through the glass. Okay, here's what you need. Two glasses. I use plastic tumblers, that way there's no chance of them breaking, but use whatever you can find. The size of the glass doesn't matter too much, as long as it's pretty smooth on the inside. Show the two glasses. Show that they have two very solid bottoms. Now you also have a shell coin and a regular coin on the table. The other regular coin is classic palmed in your right hand. Show the glasses. I like to turn them over and tap on the bottoms. I'm tapping mostly with the real coin, not so much with the shell coin, to get that nice sound. Turn one coin mouth up on the table. Now you've got a coin in classic palm and you're holding the glass. So you need to hold that coin pretty firmly so it doesn't fall out. Lay one coin, the regular coin, inside the glass. Lay the next coin inside the glass, overlapping the first coin. Now just by tilting the hand back, those coins will nest together. You don't want to hit the bottom of the glass too hard because there's a chance they'll come back apart again. So let's back up a bit. Place a real coin in there. Place the shell coin over it, overlapping it. You're going to tilt the hand back. You're going to place everything right over this cup so the classic palmed coin is in perfect position to fall right into that glass. Tilt the hand back, letting those two coins nest, and again, not too hard. Tilt it back. As soon as they hit the bottom, release the classic palmed coin into the glass. Now again, if you didn't hit too hard, they should be nested together pretty well. Pick up both glasses, and with a little bit of care, dump both coins onto the table. Show the glasses, turn the mouth down on the table. Pick up the two coins. You're displaying the shell and coin with the shell on the bottom. The mouth of the shell is pointing up. So you can do our little unloading move, dumping the coin right out of the shell. Pick up the 2 regular coins, tap the bottom of the glasses, and you've just done coin through the glass. Next up is perfected coin through handkerchief by the famous Jimmy Buffalo. Start with a coin and a handkerchief. Place the handkerchief over the coin like this. Here's the coin. Straighten this out a bit. Now, in case you're a little bit skeptical, we'll show you. That coin really is inside the handkerchief right there. Cover it back up like this. And now just work it. Right out, just like that. That's the perfected coin through the handkerchief. You start with a $50 with a shell over it. Show the coin, place it on the tip of the right middle finger. Take your handkerchief, place it over the coin, so the coin's right about in the center of the handkerchief. With your right hand, you're going to reach through and you're going to lift off just the shell. You're picking up just the shell. Meanwhile, underneath, you're going to thumb palm the real coin. So your spectators can see the shape of the coin there. Your right hand comes over, and under cover of stroking the handkerchief to sort of straighten it out, you're going to leave the thumb palmed coin behind. You come up, it goes right behind, stroke down. So now you've got the real coin underneath the handkerchief. You've got the shell coin inside the handkerchief. Now you want to get a little extra space, a little extra cloth back here behind the back of the shell coin. So instead of grabbing right on the shell coin, I'm actually grabbing a little further back. And that's for a move you're about to do. Once you've shown the coin, got that little bit of extra cloth back there. This hand comes forward to recover the coins. As the hand comes forward, your right thumb is going to push off that shell coin. So under cover of coming forward, the shell gets pushed off right into the hand. The hand should be able to catch it as it continues around. There it is, pushed it off. Once again, here we are. Come forward. The coin gets pushed off into the left fingers as they come down. You've got the coin shell down here. You've got the real coin up here. It's actually outside of the handkerchief now. But as in our other coin through handkerchief effects, it looks like it's inside. Grab the handkerchief, and you're just going to work it out. Even though it's not in there from the top, it looks like it is. Just pull, work the fabric a little bit, and it'll look like the coin is coming right through the handkerchief. Now you can drop the coin on the table, and if you want, open up the handkerchief and show that there's no hole in the handkerchief. Gather up your handkerchief, dump it in your pocket, and at the same time, get rid of your shell. And you end clean. That's the perfected coin through the handkerchief. Now we have Dr. Carl Moore's 25-cent and 50-cent transposition. Okay, we start with a $50 and a quarter, 2 coins. We're going to play a little guessing game. Got the quarter in one hand, $50 in another hand. Close my hands around them and ask somebody where the quarter is. Rob, where's the quarter at?
Your right hand.
Ah, nope. That's the half dollar. Let's try it again. All right, where's the quarter at now?
Left hand.
Ah, nope. That's the $50 again. One more time. Where's the quarter?
Right hand.
Ah, that's the $50 again. But you know what, Rob? I'm such a good magician. All I have to do is close my hands, give a squeeze, and I can turn them both into $half. Now that's pretty good, but where'd that quarter go? I'll show you. A little magical pass like this. We can turn that $half back into a quarter. And there we have your $half. There you have your quarter. That's the end of your mystery. Start off with a quarter, a $half, and the expanded shell. Nest the shell over the $half. Bring out both coins and show them. Place the half and the shell on your right hand, ready for that clip steal. Throw the quarter on top. You're going to dump the coins into your left hand, stealing away the shell, like we've done before. 2 coins there, shell left over here. Pick up the 2 coins, you're going to display them to the audience. And when you display them, you're actually going to have the quarter already inside the shell a little bit. From the front, everything looks pretty fair. From the back, you can see that quarter is already halfway in there. Show the coins. Drop this into your palm. Pull the quarter into the shell and drop it into your palm. Left hand has a $half, right hand has the shelled quarter now. Play a little guessing game, ask the spectator where the quarter is. No matter which hand they say, open that hand and say, no, that's the $half. Close your hands, do a little movement here like you're switching it around. Ask them again, they're wrong again. Ask them one more time, they're wrong again. Additionally, you can say, as a little extra step to it, you can say, I can make the $half jump from one hand to the other. Watch this. Boom. Now it's over here. Close the hand. Boom. Now it's over there. Well, by now they've figured out they're using 2 coins. So you say, I can even turn the quarter into a $half. Now to bring the trick to its logical conclusion, you're going to turn the $half back into a quarter using that move that we've done before in How to Make Money. Once again, you're passing the quarter underneath the 50-cent piece, underneath the quarter and shell. Last time through, you're going to use the 50-cent piece to lever the shell up just enough to get that quarter to slide out and the half to slide in. One more time very quickly. $half slides in, and continuing motion, quarter slides out. You can show both coins. Lay them both on the right hand, ready for that clip steal again. Dump the coins into the left hand, keeping the shell behind. Drop them on the table, and everything is inspectable. Now we're ready for the peregrinating halves. Coins across. You start off with 4 coins. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, here's number 4. 4 coins in the left hand. All I have to do is close my hands, give a little squeeze, and 1 coin has traveled across. That's 1, leaving 1, 2, 3 coins behind. 3 coins, nothing else. In the hand. 1 coin in the right hand. Close the hands, a little squeeze, and a toss. And another coin's gone across, leaving just 2 coins in the right hand. 2 coins, nothing else. 2 coins here, 2 coins here. Close my hands, a little toss. 3 coins have gone across. 1 coin left to go. The final coin left to go. 1 there, 3 over here, a squeeze, a toss. 4 coins. That's all 4 coins traveled across. 1, 2, 3, 4 coins across. And everything's inspectable. You need 4 coins and the shell. The shell starts out over the bottommost coin. 3 coins on top of it. You're going to count the coins into the left hand. 1, 2, 3. The shell goes last. When you go to pass it over, your thumb and first finger are going to lift the shell off the coin. Lift the shell off the coin. Place the shell on the stack in the left hand, retaining one in the right hand. Close the hand. The shell will automatically nest over the uppermost coin. Make your motion and show the first coin's gone across. Count the 3 coins back into the left hand. 1, 2, 3. Count them back into the hand again. 1, 2. On the third coin, do your unnesting move, lifting the shell right off the coin, placing the shell in the left hand. Pick up this coin, close the hands, nesting the shell here, make your toss, let this coin fall onto the other coin in the hand, show the second coin's gone across. Count the coins back into your right hand. Once again, count them back into your left hand, doing your unshell move. Pick these 2 coins up. Close your hand, nesting the shell. Shake these 3 coins. Dump those 3 onto the table and show the final coin, which is actually a coin and a shell. Pick this up in the right hand, ready for a classic palm vanish, and you want the shell to be mouth down. Turn your hand over, doing the classic palm vanish. Pick these 3 coins up off the table. Make a little toss. Rattle these 3 coins, show the coin is gone. Show they've all reappeared in the right hand. Count them back into the left hand. 1, 2, 3. The final coin, show it. You want to lay it on your palm with the shell mouth up this time. So when you turn your hand over, if you go to classic palm it, the coin will fall out and the shell won't stay behind. It takes just a tiny bit of practice to be able to do this. Squeeze just enough to hold the shell back, but not so much that the coin gets bound up. And that's coins across, a very clean version, using 4 coins and a shell. This goes to your pocket and you end clean. Now for another classic by Milton Court, coins through the table. This is coins through the table. We use 4 coins. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4 coins, and a glass. Now the 4 coins here will stay right here, right on the table, right where you can see them. The empty left hand goes under the table. To further isolate the coins, we'll place them underneath the glass. Three coins. 1 has passed through the table. One more time. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. This coin under the table. 3 coins under the glass. 2 coins left. 2 coins through. Once again, there's 1, there's 2. 2 have already passed. They go underneath. You isolate the coins underneath the glass. And the third coin passes through the table. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this is pretty impossible. I'll bet I can do it in somebody's hand. Jamie, help me out here. Hold out your hand right about here. Right about there. That's perfect. Just about like that. Good, good, good. Now if we place all 3 coins in your hand, it'd be pretty impossible for me to make this last coin travel into your hand, wouldn't it? Watch, I'll do it. Pretty good, huh? Okay, that was just joking. Here, I'll take that one back. Close your hand around those last 3. And place your hand underneath the table. Perfect. The final coin, right about here. It's gone. Jamie, come out, open your hand. All 4 coins, right through the table. For this version of coins through the table, you need to be seated. You need to put your knees together and pull some of the material from one pant leg over to the other one, forming a little plateau for the coins to land on. You need a glass. The clearer the glass, the better. You don't want too much fluting on the glass. You want to be able to see into it. 4 coins and the expanded shell. The shell starts out on the top of the stack of coins, and the coins start off in your right hand. You're going to count the coins into your left hand. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 coins, and lay them on the table. Your shell now is on the bottom. Show your hands empty again. You're going to sweep the whole stack of coins. You're going to pull it all towards you. As you pull it towards you, once you get to the edge of the table, the bottom coin is going to fall into your lap, right out of the shell. The coins are placed onto the left hand. And one more time, count it onto the table. 1, 2, 3, this time in an overlapping row, with the shell going last. You now have 1 in your lap, 3 on the table with a shell over it. Show your left hand empty. It goes under the table, grabs the coin from your lap, and continues towards the center. You're going to place the glass over the top of the coins. And just by pulling back towards you, this top shell is going to nest over the coin, right below it. Place the glass over it. Pull back, go forward a couple times. Do your little slap underneath the table. And you can show just 3 coins left. It's a very magical looking vanish. Bring your left hand out and show 1 coin has traveled through the table. That's 1. Restack the coins on the table. Shell, coin, coin. Once again, you're going to drag the whole stack towards you, letting that bottom coin fall out, setting everything else on your left hand. Count them back to the table. 1, 2, 3 is your shell. Show your hands empty. Take the 1 coin that has passed. Go underneath the table, retrieving the 1 coin out of your lap. Now you have 2 coins down here. Place the glass over the shell. A little back and forth motion. Not too violently, just nice, gentle little motion. As soon as that coin and shell nest together, do your slap. Pull the glass away and show 2 coins are left and 2 coins have passed through. Once again, restack these, shell on the bottom, regular coin on top. One more time, drag towards you. Falls into your lap. Drop them on your hand to display them. Lay them down one final time. Coin, shell. Show your hands. Pick up these 2 coins. Go under the table, retrieving the coin from your lap. Now you have 3 in your left hand. Place the glass over the top. Once again, a back and forth motion. The slap. 1 coin left. And 3 coins have passed through. For the final coin, you're going to change things up a little bit. You're going to ask a spectator, do you think I could do it into your hand? Have them come over, hold out their hand. We'll just use this area of the table right here. Place 3 coins onto the palm of their hand. Ask them if they think you could make this last coin join those 3 coins. They say no or yes, whatever they say. Just take the coin and the shell and just drop it on there. Ta-da! It's a bit of a gag, gets a bit of a laugh. The spectators will relax a bit because of the gag. Come forward. You're going to pick up the shell and close their fingers. So you want to time it so the shell comes up and the fingers get closed over it. If I do it in my own hand, you pick up the shell and immediately close their fingers over the rest of the coins. There's no reason they should suspect anything, so don't worry too much about this move. Up and closed. Immediately have them place their hand underneath the table. This keeps them from opening up their hand to see how many are in there. Underneath the table. Their hand's under the table with 4 coins. They think it's just 3. Take the final coin, which is the shell. You're going to vanish it, do maybe a classic palm vanish. Bring your right hand out to the center of the table, right about over where their hand is. Slap it to the table. Show it's gone. Have them bring out their hand and dump out 4 real coins. Next up is Milton Court's Protean coin. Okay, the Protean coin. Start off with a silver coin in the right hand here. To make a change, all you have to do is come up, make a little pass, and changes to a copper coin. There's the copper coin. Let's try this again here. Come up, make a little pass, change it to a silver coin. One more time, we're going to come up, make a little pass, change it back to a copper coin. One more time, make a little pass, change it back to a silver coin. Squeeze the hand. Nothing's happened yet. Just so you don't think I'm cheating, I'll even put the right hand away. We'll do it just with the left hand. Close the hand, give a squeeze, and change back to a copper coin. Now for the big finish, a little squeeze like this. It changes back to a silver coin. That's the Protean coin. For the Protean coin, we start off with a shell and the copper-silver coin. Now if your shell shows a head, you should have a copper-silver coin that shows a tail. It's not absolutely necessary, but it's a little fine point that might help sell it for those people who watch your hands very closely. Start with the shell over the copper-silver coin so it looks like an all-silver coin. In your right pocket, you want to have a real 50-cent piece. Show the coin. We're going to do the unshelling move that we learned in the peregrinating halves. After you show the coin, your thumb and first finger are going to pick up that shell right off the copper-silver coin and place the copper-silver coin onto the left fingers. The copper coin stays in the fingers here. As you show the coin, you'll need to turn this copper-silver coin over. So now it's copper side down. You get plenty of misdirection as you're showing this coin to the audience. Bring the silver coin up to the fingertips of the left hand. Your right hand is going to come over. You're going to place the copper-silver coin into the fingers where the shell is. At the same time, dropping the shell into the fingers. From the back, there's a lot going on, but from the front, it's a very magical change. Take the coin at the fingertips of the right hand and show it. Don't show the back. Show the front and hold it at the tips of the right fingers. The right hand now comes up. You're going to repeat the same move. As soon as you covered, drop the real coin into your fingers and leave the shell at the fingertips. Now it's changed back to silver. The coin goes back to the fingertips of the left hand. This time when you come over to do the change, you're going to thumb palm the shell and leave behind the copper-silver coin. As your hand moves down, let the shell drop to your fingertip, to finger palm. One final time, your right hand comes up, turn it back to silver. You're just going to add the shell right onto the face of the coin, which covers up the copper side of the copper silver coin. Now when your hand comes away, you can casually show it as being empty. Turn the coin over, showing both sides of the coin, ending up with the coin in the right hand with the mouth of the shell facing up. We're going to do our little unloading move. You clip the coin between the finger, the first finger and the pinky finger, and dump it into the left hand. Now when you do, you immediately close the left hand because it's going to land copper side up. Turn your hand over, dump the coin, and try to aim for the fingers. That way, as soon as it lands, you can close your hand and it'll turn that coin over. So you're dumping onto the fingers, the hand immediately closes. Open the hand and show that nothing's happened. Tell the spectators, you probably think my right hand has something to do with it, so I'll get it out of the way. This is your excuse to ditch your shell. Drop the shell in your pocket and pick up, in classic palm, the $50. While you're doing that, your right hand closes. The coin's up on the fingers. Your right hand closes. The coin turns over inside the hand. Give a squeeze. Open it up. And it's turned back into a copper coin. To finish up, you're going to do the sleeving move from the trick devaluation that we taught earlier. You're going to bring the hands together very quickly. This coin will be shot right into the right sleeve. The hands come together very quickly. The left hand stops with a quick jerk, shooting the coin up the sleeve. At the same time, the classic palmed coin in the right hand is laid onto the palm here. It's a hard move to do slowly. But the hand comes in, stops just short of the sleeve. The coin is propelled into the sleeve. The hands slap together, rub, and you can show it's turned back into a silver coin. You can show both sides of the silver coin, and you can hand it out. That's the protean coin, a very pretty copper-silver routine. It's spellbound without doing the actual spellbound move. This is Milton Court's version of the sympathetic coins. Okay, we start off with 4 coins. We have 3 $50 and a British coin. Those start out on the table. We also have to use a card. Coins go into the 4 different corners of the handkerchief, like that. The card goes over the outermost coin like this. We're going to cause this coin to join that coin underneath the card. I'll place it underneath the handkerchief like this. We'll come all the way up so I'm underneath that other $50 and push. It's gone. It's passed right up through the handkerchief to join the other coin right up here. That's 1. Let's try it again. There's 2 up there. 1 more to go. Once again, this one. Under the handkerchief. Little push. It's gone. And it's reappeared right up here with the other 2 coins. That's 3. 1 left to go. This is the hardest one. The British coin. Once again, under the handkerchief. Double push. And hopefully, the British coin is passed through too. All the coins have passed up to the top. All that's left to do now is to gather the coins up to a nice little stack, into the hand, and you're good to go. And that is the Sympathetic Coins by Milton Court. For this version of the Sympathetic Coins, you need your handkerchief, you need a card, you need 2 $50, a copper coin, a copper silver coin, which is copper on one side, silver on the other side, and your expanded shell. Stack the coins this way. $50, $50, English penny, your copper silver coin, copper side down, and your shell on top of everything. Hold the coin spread in your right fingers, a little fan. Your audience will see 3 silver coins, 1 copper coin. Stack them up, and as you place the stack on the table, under cover of your fingers, drop the stack and steal back the shell. It's not really much of a move here. You're just dropping the coins and then coming back. The shell you want to lay against the fingers with the hollow side against the fingers. Your hand comes back, show your card, place it in the right hand right over the shell coin. I want to be careful you don't flash here. Pass it back to your left hand and now spread the coins out onto the table. First you have your gimmicked coin. That goes to the inner right corner. The real copper coin goes to the outer right corner. And the $50 go to the left inner and outer corners. Place the card with your coin underneath over the outer left $50, being careful not to clink these 2 coins together. Now, just like in the sympathetic coins, you're going to pick up a corner of the handkerchief, make sure your fingers are well underneath the handkerchief. Take your first half, display it. Tell your spectators you're going to push it up through the handkerchief. You go underneath the handkerchief, and as in the previous sympathetic coins, you're going to place this coin into finger clip, right between the first and second fingers of the left hand. That gets placed there. The right hand continues forward. There's a little pushing action up underneath the card. The hand comes out. You show it empty. Reach up, take the card off to display 2 $50. Just as before, this hand comes all the way back, places the card under the left thumb. Only then, only with that cover, does the left hand come away from the handkerchief, covering your clipped coin. Adjust these 2 coins so they're next to each other. Move your left hand forward. You're going to lay the card down, adding the finger clipped coin. Again, you want to make sure you don't make any noise. You don't want to touch them, but you want to be close enough that they'll all be covered by the card when you lay it down. I like to keep the 2 coins exposed as sort of a visual reminder. Take your next coin, which is the copper silver coin. Show it. Repeat your moves. This time going underneath again. Now this time when you go underneath, you want to turn the coin over and then clip it. Continue forward. Do your little push. Bring the hand back out, show it empty, and reveal the third coin has traveled up. Again, clip the card here. Pull this hand away as you adjust these coins. Now it's easiest for me if I set this back coin onto the right side, so I have an empty space at the inner left corner here. Come forward. Now you're going to load this coin, this copper silver coin, copper side up, right into that empty space there. So you can keep these 3 coins exposed, but not show the copper coin. For the final coin, this one again you can show on both sides. Underneath, into clip, hand comes forward, does your little push, comes out showing it empty. Lift up the card, show the copper coin is now joined. Cover the coin as you pull the hand out. Show these 4 coins. Now you're going to pass this coin and this card into the right hand. the coin just clipped underneath there. Now when you come up here, this is your cleanup now. The effect is over. You want to be able to clean up. Remember, this is your shell up here, the outer left corner. So you want to scoop up a $50, a $50, the copper coin, and then the shell. And here's what's going to happen. You scoop them all up, the shell will nest over that copper coin. As you drop all the coins into your left hand, the copper coin from underneath gets added into that stack. So now when you come away, your hand looks clean. They see what they should see. 3 silver coins and a copper coin. You can show nothing behind that. You can lay these on the table one at a time. It looks like you start clean and you end clean. It's a very nice version of the sympathetic coins by Milton Court. And now let's check out the modern miser. Corbett, if you'd help me out. Let's see, we're going to check you out here. Oh, right up there. Let's see here. There we go. Perfect. That's what I thought. $50. That's one. Hang on. There's another one. That's 2. Pretty good so far, right? Oh, wait. There's another one back there. That's 3. We're doing pretty well so far. Not too bad, huh? Hang on. There's one in there. Right there. There's 4. And, you know what? If you take a look down here, there's 5. Great, that's all I need you for. Thanks a lot. I'm going to spend some money. For the modern miser, here's what you need. You need a hook coin, a shelled $50, a $50 and an expanded shell, and then 2 more regular $50. Now follow the setup closely. One $50 starts out in your left cuff. Another $50 goes up your right sleeve. And the final 2 coins, which is the coin and expanded shell, and the hook coin, go in the right-hand finger palm. You want the coin and the shell up against the fingers, the shell against the fingers, mouth side up, and on top of that, the hook coin with the hook side up. And you're all set to start. Call a spectator over. You're going to reach, not behind his ear, but sort of back to the back of his jacket here. You're going to hook the hook coin onto his jacket. And you come away, just hook it right on like that, and then come away with the $50 and expanded shell. So you just hooked it on, come back with this coin, show it as 1. You're going to do our unloading move, where we clip the shell between the first finger and pinky finger, show the coin, dump it into the left hand, retaining the shell between the first finger and pinky. Look back to your spectator again, reach up behind his ear and produce the shell as another coin. That's 2. One more time, show your hand empty, reach behind his ear, go to the lapel and pull off that hooked coin. Show the hooked coin. Add that to your hand. As you're showing him the 3 coins, drop your right hand to the side and retrieve your sleeved coin. So that's $1.50 so far, not too bad. The next one, back palm the coin and produce it from inside his jacket or from behind his tie if he has a tie on. So reach into the jacket here and pull the coin out. That's 4. For the final coin, gesture down to your cuff, reach down, pull out the 5th coin. You just produced a lot of money from seemingly absolutely nowhere. Let your spectator go and take your applause. Now let's take a look at the folding half. This is the folding half. The folding coin was first described back in 1890 in a book called More Magic. It's a coin cut into 3 sections. Around the circumference, there's a groove cut. And a rubber band is inserted into that little groove. There you go. This means you can fold the coin up and it'll spring back to its position. And the most popular trick used with this coin is coin in a bottle, which we'll be teaching you, and another one called the bite out coin, the biting coin. So let's get into some tricks. This is Ralph Deschamps' coin in the bottle. Corbin, if you'd help me out here. We have a bottle, if you would check that out. Step inside, take a look around. Great. And we also have a $50 here. Check that out too. Make sure there's nothing funny about it. All right, a nice solid bottle here, right? If you do me a favor, I want you to hold on to the bottle here. Put your hand right over my hand. Hang on to that side of the bottle nice and tight. We have our coin here. Now hold it tight. I'm going to try and slap this coin right through the bottom of the bottle. Okay, tilt your hand just a little bit like this. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Just like that. The coin goes right into the bottle. Check it out. There's a coin inside the bottle. How does he do it? It's really in there. It won't come back out. It's really locked inside there. Pretty amazing. We can try and shake it all day long. It won't come back out. But here's the fun part. To get it back out, hold your hands out. Okay? Hold both hands out. Cup them. Here we go. Let's do a little shake. Shake the coin right back out. You can check out the coin. You can check out the bottle. And that's Ralph Deschamps' coin in the bottle. Okay, for Ralph Deschamps' version of the coin in the bottle, you need 2 coins. A regular coin and a folding coin. Start out with the folding coin, folded in your right hand, in a finger palm. Take out the bottle, take out the coin, have a spectator check them both out. Make sure there's no holes in or anything. Take the bottle back, place the mouth of the bottle right into your right hand, and place the coin just into the mouth of the bottle. Doesn't need to go all the way in, just in a little bit. So don't worry about pushing it all the way. In fact, if you try to push it all the way in, there's a good chance it'll shoot inside. You don't want that. So about halfway in. Your right hand covers all of this. Turn back to your spectator and tell him you want him to hold the bottle, right where your hand is. So hold your hand out, put it right over my hand, hold it nice and tight there. Now what you've just done is, you've got him covering the gimmick now. Open your hand for a second. Your hand covered it until his hand covered it. Then you pull your hand away. He holds on tight. There's no suspicion here. Your hands look entirely empty. Take the coin back from him. Now you want to make sure he doesn't tilt his hand too far down because the coin may fall in. So you want to keep it pretty close to level. Tilt it down just a bit, but pretty close to level. Show the coin. Pretend to put it into your left hand, doing our classic palm vanish. You can hold his wrist here. Tell him to hold on to the bottle tight. You don't want him to drop it when you hit the bottom of the bottle. Hang on tight. Do a little acting here like you really had that coin. And give it a firm slap against the bottom of the bottle. What will happen if you hit it hard enough, and as you can see now, the folding coin is passed into the bottle and fully expanded. Get a nice resounding clink out of it. Let him take a few seconds and check it out. As long as he doesn't shake it too hard, it's not going to come back out. So you can give it a good shake. Shake it up and down. Make sure it's not coming out. Yeah, it's stuck in there pretty well, isn't it? It won't come out the bottom, will it? Really let him check it out. Take it back from him. Just lay the bottle right on top of the classic palmed coin. You're pretty well covered from this. Give it a few shakes to say, look, it really doesn't want to come out. On one of those shakes, give a nice hard shake with your hand around the bottom of the bottle in a loose fist, and the coin will start to come out. If you give it a good enough shake, it should come all the way out and land in your right hand. As soon as you've done that, give the bottle a couple extra shakes. Thank you. Letting that coin rattle against the side of the bottle, like the coin's still inside there. Turn the bottle mouth up, right on top of the coin, and you can give it another couple shakes. You're just loosely cupping the hand on the bottom of the bottle. So you can get that shaking sound. The coin's actually bouncing up and hitting the bottom of the bottle. A couple loose shakes. Have him hold his hands out, cupped. Give a little shake, and let the coin fall out of your palm into his hands. He gets the coin, he gets the bottle. You have the folding coin finger palmed in your left hand that you can drop in your pocket at any time while he's checking that out, and you end clean. And that's Ralph Deschong's version of coin in the bottle. And now it's time for the Magic Mint. This is my Magic Mint. It's how I make money. I take my original investment, a nickel, place it into my hand, give it a little squeeze, create a little interest. When I open my hand, you see that my money is multiplied. I still have my original investment. Now I have 50 cents profit. We'll put the profit away. Now let's see if I can't do something with my original investment. I place the coin in my hand and squeeze just a little bit. Create a little bit of heat. Warm it up and then flatten it out. Now I've made my original investment grow into 50 more cents. And that's the Magic Mint. There we go. For the Magic Mint, you need a folding half, a regular half, and a nickel. You should also have a jacket on or a long sleeve shirt so you can do some sleeving. The real half starts up your right sleeve. The folding half gets folded with the nickel placed on top of it. There's your folded half. Your nickel goes right over the top, and your thumb goes on top of everything. Your angles are pretty decent with this, as long as people are looking right down onto your hands. Looks like you're just holding the nickel, but you've actually got that folding half in there too. Place this whole unit into your left hand, close your fingers around it, and as you do close your fingers around it, you can let go and let that $50 expand. That goes in the hand. You're going to shake the hands so the folding coin can unfold. Open your hand, show that you created some profit. Take the nickel in the right hand, take your 50-cent profit in the left hand, and say you're going to put this away. It's your profit. That goes in your right pocket. Drop it in and make sure they see that nothing else comes back out. Now you're going to vanish this coin using the pumpkin seed vanish taught earlier in the sleeving section. As the hands come together, you're going to squeeze this coin so it squirts out from between the thumb and first finger. Exposed view. Now this happens behind the cover of the left hand. Fingers go behind the left hand. You squeeze this coin up the sleeve and close your left fingers around it. Give a squeeze, saying that you're going to warm up the coin. Now, as you're doing this, you want to drop your right hand and retrieve the real $50 from your sleeve. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. You're warming it up. You're going to slap your hands together. Remember, this hand's empty now. Slap them together. A little more of a squeeze. Separate your hands. And you've created a $50. You've flattened your nickel out into a $50. You can hand that out for inspection. While they're checking that out, you can drop your left hand to your side, retrieve your nickel, and drop it into your pocket. And that's the Magic Mint. Now we have Gene Gordon's biting a piece from a coin. Biting a piece from a coin, bring the coin up like this. And bite a piece off. Nice, minty. How to restore this? Take the piece, drop it back on just like that. For this you need a folding coin and one of the outer pieces to another folding coin. This outer piece starts out in your mouth, between your cheek and your gum. Either side doesn't matter, and you'll see that it's actually Pretty easy to talk with it in there. Take your folding coin, and I prefer to have the tail side towards the spectator. Bring it up to your mouth. You're going to pretend to bite it. What you're actually going to do is fold the top section back and clip it with your thumb. You'll do this with your teeth. It'll touch your teeth, and you'll push it back and clip it with your thumb. So it comes up. Fold it back. Pretend to bite off a piece like this. And pull the chunk out of your mouth. Relax a bit, show the pieces. It doesn't matter if they don't match up perfectly. To restore it, you're going to pretend to toss this piece back onto the coin. The right hand's action is to come back, thumb palm the piece, and make a throwing action towards the left hand. The left hand's action is just to release that little bit so it springs back up. Done together, it looks like this. Looks like you've restored your coin. That's biting through a coin. Take the coin, drop it back in your pocket. And when you have an opportune moment, you can drop this back in your pocket too, but I wouldn't worry about it. And you've just bit right through a coin. The Miser's Dream. Now we're ready to get into some stage magic. We'll show you a number of different versions of the Miser's Dream, a number of the different manipulations, and give you the tools you need to create a fantastic Miser's Dream routine of your own. Let's get started. First up, we have the T. Nelson Downs original version of the Miser's Dream. Now, Downs relied on one particular move, which was the continuous front and back palm. Downs would hold a coin in back palm, which we learned earlier, show the hand empty, and by reversing the moves, produce a coin. That coin will be dropped into a bucket, or so it looked. The coin will be retained, front finger clip, and back palmed again while it was inside the bucket. Hand brought back up, another coin is produced, and supposedly dropped into the bucket. Once again, it's back palmed in there, and brought out again, over and over again, until he felt he had enough coins. Now Downs could also back palm a number of coins. We'll do 4 to show you what we're talking about. 4 coins back palmed. Now this is the same as back palming 1 coin. You just need to make sure that you have a good sized coin and a nice grip on the coins. To produce the coins from back palm, start with a spread of coins on the back of the hand. Now you want the uppermost coin to be closest to the fingertips. We'll do it from the back so you can see how I'm doing it. You'll curl the fingers in, pull off 1 coin, and back palm the others. Drop the coin to the hand. Once again, produce a coin, back palming either left. One more time. Curl the fingers in. Peel 1 coin off. The rest get pushed back in the back palm. Drop the coin. Reach out again. Back palm the next coin. Or produce the next coin. Pushing the final coin back into back palm again. And then produce the final coin. Now the number of coins you can do will just depend on how much you practice it. 4 or 5 coins are pretty good. Down supposedly you could do a great number of coins. All depends on the practice and how much you want to work. Good luck with it. This is the elusive pass. The elusive pass is a pass using a number of coins. We'll use 4 for today. They're held between the right middle and ring fingers. You're going to swing your body to the left. Under cover of that, your right hand is going to come over, palm down over the coins. The coins go into the palm. The right fingers curl in and press these coins into a classic palm as the left hand pulls away. Try it once again. Right hand comes over. As soon as there's cover by the left fingers, right hand pushes these coins into a classic palm, re-extends the fingers, and pull away. This is the new changeover palm. The new changeover palm is a very difficult move to do, but when done properly, it looks great. It requires a delicate handling of the coins. You start with a number of coins classic palmed in your right hand. You're showing your left hand empty by pointing to the palm. Now under the cover of sweeping from left to right, the palms are pressed together and the coins are transferred from left hand classic palm into right hand classic palm. Palmed here, pressed into the palm. The right hand turns and points to the right palm. So once again, classic palm in the right hand. You show it. During the turn, palms are pressed together. Coins are transferred to the left hand classic palm, and you point to the right hand. Now we have T. Nelson Downs' new click pass. Show 10 coins in the hand, and show them gone. Downs would start with a number of coins in his right hand. He mentions about 10. We're using about 10 here. The coins spread along the first and second fingers, the bases of the first and second fingers. Now you don't want to go past the ring finger because that's the finger that all the coins are going to land on in a moment. Turn this way so you can see. The right hand is going to come over to the left hand and pretend to drop all the coins into the left hand. What happens is all of these coins are going to pivot over and land on the ring finger. So you get that nice clinking sound. The left hand dips and catches a bit, like it really caught those coins. Right hand drops to your side, left hand reveals the vanish. One more time, spread across the bases of the first and second fingers, making sure they're clear of the ring finger. Right hand comes over, get that nice resounding clink. Left hand dips a bit as if catching the coins. Right hand moves away, left hand crumbles and shows the vanish. This is T. Nelson Downs' new fan pass. Fan of coins, dropped into the hand, and they're gone. Start with a fan of coins at the right fingertips. You're going to pretend to drop these coins into the hand. What's going to happen is all the coins fall one by one into the palm, under cover of the left fingers, and then are immediately pulled back into the right hand and classic palmed. Once again, you have the fan of coins into the hand so you get that nice sound. They're immediately pulled into classic palm, and left hand's pulled away to reveal the vanish. This is the turnover with a huge stack of coins. Start with the coins. Right across the palm of your hand, you want the bottom coin to be right up against your middle finger. One direction is easy. Just push up with your middle finger, and the coins will, like a domino effect, turn right over. Going back will take a little more practice. To go back, you're going to have to push up with the mound of flesh at the base of the thumb until it lifts up that coin enough they can turn over. Leaning the hand forward a bit will help to get those coins to all turn back over. This will take a lot of practice, and some people wonder if the practice is worth this little flourish. But if you can do it, you'll be one of those rare few who can pull it off. This is Glenn Harrison's version of the miser's dream. Now, Glenn Harrison uses a bucket, as many other manipulators did. It's just a cheap champagne bucket. You can get them at most big retailers. And a number of coins. The coins start out lying inside the bucket. You want them lying in an overlapping row so that the uppermost coin is the furthest in. You place your right hand on top of the coins. You want to place it so that furthest most coin just ready to be pushed off. And that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to push off with your fingers to make this coin fall into the bucket. Coins in the bucket. Your hand goes on top, ready to push off that first coin with your middle finger. You would reach out, pretend to have a coin, and imagine you were dropping into the bucket. Now, the spectators won't see anything in your hand. That's good. Make the dropping motion. When you do, release one coin from your fingers so it falls into the bucket. You can reach in, take out the coin, and show it. Now, when you go to throw the coin back into the bucket, you're going to thumb palm the coin. As soon as you get down into the bucket, as soon as you're covered by the sides of the bucket, pull the coin back into thumb palm like we learned before, and drop a coin from the left hand. Now with a coin in thumb palm, you can reach out and produce a coin, as we've learned how to produce a coin from thumb palm. Drop it back in as we thumb palm it again. Reach out, produce another one. You can continue this as long as you have coins left underneath your left hand. Now you can vary the procedure a bit. You can do what Downs did, combining two things. You can back palm the coin and produce it. As you go into the bucket, re-back palm the coin and drop one from the left hand. Now you can also go from Downs palm. Show the hand very empty. Reach out, produce a coin, drop into the bucket, again putting the coin right back into Downs palm on the way in. Again, dropping one from the left hand. When you get down to your last coin, reach out, produce it, and openly drop it into the bucket. Using these moves, you can mix them together into a nice routine, varying the different productions, Downs palm, back palm, the thumb palm, and maybe even some productions just out of finger palm. Dropping into the bucket over and over again until you've produced a good number of coins, and you're well on your way to learning your first miser's dream. This is Harry Bernard's Perpetual Coins. For the perpetual coins, you need a large coin or a cookie, they recommend. Large coin will work. That goes in your left pants pocket, left jacket pocket. And you need one coin up each sleeve. So get your sleeves ready for sleeving by pulling the shirts back. One in each sleeve. Show your hands empty. We're going to drop both hands, retrieve your coins, reach over with the right hand and produce the coin from behind the knee. Show the coin. Meanwhile, the coin in the left hand has gotten into a front finger clip that we learned earlier. You're going to come up to take this coin, The left fingers will take the coin from the right hand at the same time pressing their coin into the right hand back palm. So without this coin, going from here to here, from front finger clip to back palm. Again, that happens under cover of the visible coin being transferred from one hand to the other. Left hand shows the coin, comes away with it, goes to the pocket as if to dump it, but retains it in front finger clip. Meanwhile, the right hand produces the coin from back palm, shows it, do your transfer again, back into the pocket, back into front finger clip, another production. Now when you're ready to finish, really leave this coin in the pocket and pull out the cookie or the giant coin that you're going to finish with. Show the coin, come up and place the cookie or coin into that same back palm. Now since the coin's a little larger than I can back palm, I did a back finger clip so I could keep the fingers together. Left hand takes the coin, drops it in the pocket, really leaving it in there this time. Right hand reaches out and produces the giant coin to finish. If you finish with a cookie, you can hand the cookie out as a souvenir, and you finish clean. And that's the perpetual coins.